If two homes are both 1,800 square feet, both have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and both appear to be in similar condition, why can they sell for very different prices? Most homeowners naturally begin with the house itself, its size, bedroom count, and improvements. Those things matter. But buyers are purchasing more than square footage. They are purchasing a location, lot, property rights, convenience, lifestyle, and monthly payment. They are also comparing that home with every reasonable alternative available to them. In Merced County, moving only a few miles can change the buyer pool, the competition, and the value. Same size does not mean same value. I'm Monica Franks, and I have been a realtor since 1999. One of the most important real estate principles is that value is created by the market. It is not established by what an owner needs, what an online estimate reports, or exactly how much was spent on improvements. Because real estate is fixed in place and every property is different, value is intensely local. A buyer wanting a manageable city lot in Merced may not consider a 1-acre 𝐀𝐛𝐨𝐮 property with a private well and septic system to be an equal substitute. A buyer wanting land, RV access, or a workshop may make exactly the opposite decision. The houses may be similar, but they compete in different market segments. Atwater, Merced, Winton, and 𝐀𝐀. Recent figures make this visible. During the 3 months ending May 2026, the median sale price was approximately $420,000 in Atwater and $400,000 in Merced. Winton was about $367,000, while 𝐀𝐀 was about $747,000. But those medians are not individual home values. 𝐀𝐀 contains more acreage and higher-end country properties, and only 4 𝐀𝐀 homes were reported sold in May. Winton had 14 sales, Atwater had 42, and Merced had 256. In a smaller market, one unusually large or expensive sale can move the median considerably. The numbers demonstrate that these are different markets. They do not mean that every 𝐀𝐀 house is worth nearly twice as much as every Merced house. A median is not a home valuation. Now, imagine Home A in North Merced. It has 1,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, an updated kitchen, and a standard residential lot with public utilities. Its likely buyer may value convenient access to shopping and services, predictable maintenance, and less exterior upkeep. Home B has the same square footage, bedroom count, and general condition, but it is in 𝐀𝐀 on 1 acre. It has a private well and septic system, room for a workshop, additional vehicles, animals where permitted, or a large garden, and it falls within a different school district boundary. Home B is not simply Home A with a larger yard. It is a different real estate product attracting a different buyer. Place the same basic house in Atwater or Winton, and its value changes again based on nearby sales, lot characteristics, condition, financing range, and available competition. One buyer may prefer Atwater's location and housing choices. Another buyer may recognize a particular affordability or property opportunity in Winton. Neither buyer is wrong. Value comes from what qualified buyers are willing and able to pay for that specific combination of benefits. How should value be determined? To estimate value correctly, begin with recent closed sales, not active listing prices. An active listing shows what a seller hopes to receive. A closed sale shows what the market actually accepted. Next, keep the comparison local, match the property type, size, age, and general design. Then evaluate differences such as condition, remodeling, lot size, owned or leased solar, pools, workshops, garages, additions, permits, water source, and septic systems. Then study pending sales and active competition. Buyers may compare an older home with a large lot against a newer home with less land. They might compare a pool with owned solar or an updated interior with a more convenient location. Finally, consider the buyer's payment range. A home can appear correctly priced by square footage, but still miss the market if buyers have stronger alternatives at a similar monthly payment. Closed sales, competition, and buyer behavior. A common mistake is saying, "My neighbor sold for $500,000, so mine should too." That home may have had a larger lot, renovated kitchen, owned solar, better floor plan, or seller paid concessions. Price per square foot creates another problem. It cannot accurately account for an acre, a pool, a workshop, or a major repair. It is also incorrect to assume that every dollar spent produces an equal dollar of value. A $60,000 kitchen may be beautiful, but buyers may not pay $60,000 more for it. In valuation, contribution matters more than cost. Before choosing a listing price, ask 5 important questions. What local market is this home competing in? Who is the most likely buyer? What other properties will that buyer consider? Which features materially change the home's usefulness? And which recent closed sales actually support the price? That is meaningful local knowledge. It is more than recognizing street names. It is understanding how buyer behavior changes between Merced, Atwater, Winton, and McSwain, and how those differences affect your equity. With my local roots, real estate experience, and more than 30 years of residential construction experience, I evaluate both the house and the market surrounding it. If you are thinking about selling, let's discuss what buyers are most likely to value in your home and how to position it correctly from the beginning. Call me at 209-345-3836. I'm Monica Franks, the seller's agent. Who you choose matters.